What's going on, everybody? Ed back with SLVRsport. We got Chuck on the line.
Hey, everybody. What do you say? What do you know?
And we also got one of our subscribers, Kevin, on the line.
Hashtag, what do you say? What do you know?
Oh, there you go. see what I deal with, people? Hey, so if you haven't noticed already, we're doing a little something different today. And so we've got Kevin is one of our subscribers, is always with us on every video, watches all our stuff. And so we've invited him in to kind of help comment the video and so see what you guys think, right? So Kevin, tell us a little bit about yourself.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Get a little taste of who's watching. So.
All right. Well, originally I did in Illinois, moved out here in Colorado, just like Chuck and Ed here.
So you're a Bears fan?
I am not a fan of any team. I enjoy the sport.
There you go.
All right.
That's what it boils down to. I used to play back in high school. I used to run track back in high school. And so growing up, I liked the 90s, Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, the whole 90s of the good football.
Right.
And then, yeah, it just went down from there.
Yeah. So what do you like to collect, or do you rip hobby boxes, retail? What do you do?
Unfortunately, I'm at that point where I have to find retail on the resell, paying $150 for, a $50 box, but it is what it is. I believe the market's going to go down here soon because everything's getting too saturated.
Yeah, I think you're right on that, right? It's getting to be too much for a lot of people in the business, and the breakers can only keep it afloat by themselves for so long, I think, before something gives.
And charge, and only, what? To go into a break, it's either $50 to $100, and eventually it's going to be like $200 just to get the bottom, just to get the bottom of the echelon pile.
Yeah. The Houston Texans, like I said.
Yeah.
Exactly. The Bears.
They're below the Jets right now, which is sad saying.
Yeah. Real sad. So, all right. So I guess so we'll go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and rip this Sports Cards Direct box, and then we can keep chatting as we go through it, right? And Chuck knows I can only focus on one thing at a time, so you guys feel free to have a conversation while I'm flipping through cards, right? So again, this is $135. I don't know if they're gonna be able to keep up with the quality. Again, it seems like all the sub boxes have struggled over the last 2 months to stay up with it. So, but we're gonna rip it and see what's in it.
Yeah, because the last one we did was Brothers in Cards, and that they've already announced their increase.
Yeah, and they were $140, so this one's a little bit cheaper. But sometimes these guys got older packs. I've seen retail packs in here, all that stuff, right? So.
And you said it's going to $225, correct?
$255 for the Brothers in Card Gold box.
Wow.
Yeah, but this one here, I haven't seen any price changes yet. I know Collectible Card Club got rid of their $65 box as well, unfortunately. So some top loaders there, little team bag, some top loaders and a few sleeves, and then let's see what we got here. So we got some peanuts.
Enunciate peanuts.
These nuts.
Got him.
Hashtag or enunciate, right? One of the two. Let's see what we got.
That's different.
That looks like optic back there, doesn't it?
Oh no, that's different. They put them in a cellophane bag this time.
Oh, the team bags? Yeah, they usually do.
Really?
Yeah, it's usually in the packs of the team bags like this right here.
Oh, that's
so it
cool.
Looks like 7 packs.
Oh, 7.
What we got here. Let's see. So we got a 2020 Donruss, but this does not look like Hobby. Oh wait, it's got an H there. I guess that is Hobby. Has it been that long since we opened Hobby that it looked like that?
Maybe, but I don't know. Is it GC, that gravity thing, though?
No, it says H. It's normally got a GC, but it's got the H underneath it, which I would think is Hobby. So
okay, we'll go with it.
Yeah, I guess we'll look it up after, right? Pack of 2020 Legacy, 2020 Elite, 2018 Donruss. These are always fun to open.
Well, that says Hobby right across the top. That's nice.
Yeah, 2019 Legacy. Yeah. Those are always fun too. So let's see, 2018. Let me separate these here. 2018, 2019. 2019 Elite. Yeah, they all look like hobby right now, as far as I can tell. And then you got the Optic. 4 cards per pack, which I think is the hobby configuration.
That might be retail.
2019 Optic, right?
Oh, yeah, it's 2019. Yeah, 4 cards per pack. But I don't see anything here that says it's retail, but we'll have to check it out, right?
Because I thought hobby came with 6 in the Optic and 4 for retail.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Hold on. I got a 2019 hobby box right here.
See, that's why you hoard everything, Ed. You don't throw nothing away.
Well, you should see my box tower. I'm going to have to take a picture of it and put it on the video, right, so you guys can see. The tower of empty hobby boxes I have. It's literally 8 feet tall by about 3 feet square of hobby boxes stacked up like a castle.
Oh no!
So there you go.
Hobby is 4. There you go. 4 cards per pack.
There you go. That's 2019, and it's the same photo, right?
Sure is.
On the front.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Oh, what if they changed it? They changed it this year, then maybe, or maybe that's basketball then.
Yeah, I don't know.
They
So,
would be on your toes.
so we got anyway 7 packs. Not too bad. I would say that the value is probably going to be there based on current prices. And then I know we put this value chart up just to kind of let everybody know we've been easing away from blowout because they're so massively overpriced on most things.
Well, I wouldn't say massively. I mean, they're a company. They you know.
Well, what I'm saying is they're $50 more for just about every box you can find, right? Unless you catch a sale. So we use them all the time because they're a steady price, but now we've been using a little more of eBay recently sold just to see what the actual market is, right?
Yeah, taking like the last 3 sold and averaging it.
And this is 2018, so we're looking for some Lambjack here.
Is that where you guys get your older products?
Nick Chubb. Oh, I get them. Yeah, a lot of them I get on eBay. There's a bunch of different websites I check. Drew Brees and a rated rookie, Mark Walton, and a Minka Fitzpatrick. Yeah. Here we go. There's the rookies. And all right, so let's save that optic. 2019 Elite.
Yeah, I was about to pull the trigger on a hobby box at my LCS a couple days ago on that. I think it was like $450 for a hobby box or 400 of those.
Yeah.
For 2019, 2020, I believe.
Yeah, and you still got some good players in here, right? Kyler Murray, got DK Metcalf. There's a few good rookies in here for sure.
Oh, Ed, your rated rookie, Mark Walton, was arrested 3 times during the 2019 arrested and charged misdemeanor marijuana possession. Second time, misdemeanor battery. He grabbed a phone from a neighbor. The third charges of his underlying arrest stemmed from an incident in which Walton fled on foot from his rented car after police tried to pull him over.
Nice. Chucking out the criminal records.
Oh, on January 31st, 2021, Walton was arrested in Miami for allegedly attempting to break a Pizza Hut window.
Oh, jeez. He wanted his pizza and he wanted it now. I think we got a hit in here.
Oh.
It appears to be a hit. Oh, no, there's 2 cards in here. Let me see. So we got a Sammy Watkins. Let's get rid of him. And then we've got something. Yeah.
That's cool.
4 people.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh, it's not a. Oh, yeah, freaked me out. What? All right. 2019 Legacy, we've had some good luck with this. As I drop it.
As you drop the bag.
Kevin, what do you think about since it was release week this week for like Panini 1? You know, they Panini put it on their website. What, it's about $600 for 1 card? What are your thoughts on kind of product like that? Oh, did we lose Kevin?
No, I'm here. It's just having a 10% chance of hitting a card for that kind of price. And, you know, I know it's not Panini. I mean, Panini's probably, you know, as we talked about prior and stuff like that, probably setting the market and like that on the price points what they're, you know, advertising the LCSs and stuff to sell them at. But to only have a 10% chance of, you know, from what we've seen on breaks and stuff, it's too low. I mean, I don't want to pay $600 and then get a $20 card out of it. I mean, I know this is a game of chance, needless to say, but you can't overpay on a product. You can't let somebody overpay for a product and expect, you know, some backlash, you know, people jumping out of the hobby. It's going to be a really hard time for them to, you know, try to get new people in here.
Yep, exactly. You know, they're always talking about growing the hobby and you know all that stuff, and everybody's priced out. I mean, I got priced out months ago. You know, it's just
right.
Well, it's getting so bad now that, you know, the breakers are popping it up because everybody can pay a little less and have a shot, right? But you're only going to join so many breaks and get skunked before you decide that's no longer any fun, right?
Yeah, when you get the Texans for three shots in a row on a random team
for $200, you know.
And our chrome is T.Y. Hilton, and our rookie is Mike Edwards in the 2019 Optic.
Oh, geez. So we're already up to the 2020 packs, huh?
Yeah.
And what about you? Cards stood up back there.
What about you, Chuck? What do you guys think? How's it going to affect the market and everything else like that?
Well, you know, I agree with you, and we talked a little bit before we started the video that, you know, it's kind of strange that the price of individual cards isn't keeping up with the price of the boxes. I mean, I see on Twitter a lot, guys are saying, you know, oh, well, you know, this guy's immaculate card, of course, is going to go for more. But then you look, you know, like at last year's Panini 1, like 2019 Kyler Murray selling for like $165.
Hey, so this is a pretty decent pack, right? So that's a Darrington Evans out of $7.99.
Oh, nice.
And this is one of those case hits of Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, yes, sir, it is.
Remember we pulled that Ben DiNucci?
Yeah.
Was like a black prism?
No, it's the case insert or the case hit for Elite.
That's cool looking.
Pull up what it's called.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's 2020.
Stud running back.
Yeah, it's 2020.
2020, yeah.
Razzle dazzle.
There you go. Frazzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle. It's a pretty sharp card. I like the colors in it. The blue and the black really match really well.
Yeah, it looks good.
See how they should do those? If they do something like that, they should make it where it matches more of the card and more of the players or the unis.
Yeah, I'm with you. Because we got a Ben DiNucci. It was the black and was it black and silver?
Wah wah wah.
One of one.
One of one.
Julian Edelman of 100.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
See how they make it look? I mean, how they had the checkers match the unis? That looks so much cleaner.
Yeah. And they do that on a lot of products. I think they all have that same colors in the background of that. At least I think the Ben DiNucci was the same, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was black and blue, just like that. Yep.
Aaron Rodgers,
there we go. Future Bears quarterback.
Brian Edwards.
Yeah. He's going to pull a far for you guys. He's going to retire for a year, come back and take you guys to the promised land, and then you guys are going to get destroyed in the playoffs in the Super Bowl. Over again.
I don't know. All the word on the street is Russell Wilson now, right?
Oh, there you go with that Russell Wilson. It's a dead prospect.
They're offering a king's ransom for him.
Yeah.
Like 5 first-round picks.
Yeah, I read something like that, but I was reading that story on that. But you can't even give up 5 first-round picks. You can only do 3, and then 4 if you're in the draft, right?
Right.
So if they did it in the middle of the draft, there's Keyshawn Vaughn, rookie. And it looks like we are going to go hitless.
You got a case hit, Ed. What do you mean hit?
Well,
he was hitless on the last 3 packs.
if he'd have signed the thing, I'd have been good with it, right? But
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Now we're getting picky.
yeah.
Sign it. How about, okay, so you have it on a sleeve. Just kind of sign it for yourself a little bit.
Right?
Just put JT on there.
Yeah. Best wishes, love SLVRsport.
Exactly.
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah, $5.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, and so back to that's it for the box, right? But it is what it is. We'll see if the price changes any. But that was a pretty good lineup, I think. We'll throw the pack value up there at the end of the video. But back to the Panini One discussion. I think the last 2 boxes that came out, right? Plates and napkins, and now this one, Panini One, right? I think they were significantly overpriced, I think, for the quality and the standard of the product, it seemed like, right? And then there wasn't a lot of hits coming out of them. So I almost wonder if having those 2 come out back to back is gonna hurt.
Well, no, but now what do they got? They got Select on deck, right?
Certified's coming up.
Well, Select is gonna fire it up, right? For sure. But I guess my point is you can already see that they were having trouble filling breaks of both of those on the biggest breakers, right? The first day.
Right.
Yeah.
Because people, it's just a tough sell at what they want for the box, right?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, because what do we figure? Leighton's a pretty big one. That's why we always kind of go back to them. They were getting what, about $670, I think, total. For random teams for a $580 box, which is, I think, completely fair. They're doing the work. They're opening the boxes. I've never had a problem with the way they pack and ship their cards. They got overhead. I don't have a problem with that. But yeah, I don't think people even wanted to pay that to get into those breaks. I mean, they didn't sell out right away.
Yeah.
They had to wait to sell out. So
I tell you, I looked at the break today because I was looking at them, and they're now, the breaks are priced at $600 per box. That's what they're getting back, right, based on the break. So that's cheaper than it was pre-sale at $650, $675.
Yeah, and then they went live at $580, $579.99, I think.
Only on Panini.
Well, yeah, on Panini.
See, like something like that doesn't bother me. Like you said, they're doing the work, they're doing the overhead. But what bothers me would be the retail aspect of it. I don't mind. Hearing that, I don't mind hearing some. You make $100 off a $600 product. That's that's not that's good. Now, what kills it is people. They're buying the boxes for $600 or whatever. Or say retail, a mega box, $50, and then you're selling it for $150. That's 3 times the markup of an actual markup or the market value.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And so $100 off a $600 box, isn't bad because that's only $600. I mean, there's paying $5 to make a $100 profit. That's not bad. But when you get somebody that's charging 3 times the amount, or say like Leighton they made $1,800 because they sold that much, that's how much they sold the spots for. Well, nobody's going to do that. It's just like with the retail market, everybody's buying all these products out of Walmart, Target, Meijer, wherever you live at, Walgreens occasionally, and they're charging 3 times that price, and people can't pay that, especially retail. And then you get a Jason, just like yesterday, I paid $150. I pulled a Jason Peters auto.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
I get it with the retail too. But just to circle back on the breakers, I certainly wasn't taking any shots at the breakers who priced them at standard price. I'm 100% with you. I think Chuck and I, we get in breaks, right? I'm 100% that if you're providing a service, you should make some money off that. I guess where I was steering with it is the price of the suggested retail that Panini is now putting out has gone so high on these boxes. And I think it's a supply and demand thing. You can't blame anybody really for it.
No.
the supply or the demand drove the price up, right? So, and I think the hobby is just looking for, we've been in a continuous state of flux, looking for the median between supply and demand price point, right? So
yeah, I think Kevin mentioned it earlier. I don't think the card market's going to crash, but it's got to level out, somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you have to put a top price, like Panini, okay, this product MSRP is $150. Resell $300, twice the amount. That's fine. That is fine. But when it comes to 4-6 times the amount, like you said, $150 and $600, and you got like literally a $20 card for somebody that just paid all that money for it, and it kills the hobby. It really does. Nobody wants to. I mean, it's all about the excitement and the break. But when you open up a box and you paid $600 and you pull out a Denzel Mims autograph, you're just like, what the hell?
Out of 1,000, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Out of 1,000, you're just like, well, there goes $585.
Yeah, I had three optic first off the line boxes that sounded just like that.
Yeah, I seen that.
This was the only good card I pulled out of 3 of them, right? 3 boxes.
Yeah, I seen that.
I pulled a Black Pandora too, but still.
And Chuck was all like, why don't you just sell that last box? Sell the last box.
Yeah.
I already went 2 out of 3. Might as well make it 3 out of 3. 3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it is what it is. We're, people are still going to buy. We're still going to rip. And hope, like we said, hope it just levels out sooner rather than later.
It will. I mean, everything, every product has, in history, has their topping point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just like the stock market, right? Supply and demand. So,
yep. It really is.
Yeah. So Kevin, thanks for coming on with us. I think this was cool. Hopefully we get the chance to do it again.
Thanks for being a guinea pig with us too, and helping us set this up, figuring out how to do it too.
It was great. I had a really good time. A lot of people don't do this, and I think it's really good. Like we were talking about prior, it's really good for the, everybody says, oh, we do this for the fans, we do this for the people, we rip these products for the people, give them reviews. Okay, well, invite them, get their opinions, talk to them. A good report with your fans can go a long way.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so speaking of that, right? If anybody else is watching this and has a desire to potentially be a guest on the show, go ahead and comment in the video, right? But and then maybe somewhere down the line we can try to set it up. Maybe it's something we can do a couple times a month or something and bring people on, right? Yep.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. Well, thanks again for coming on. It was a pleasure getting to chat with about the hobby with you, and again, appreciate it. And I guess that'll wrap it up for us.
All right.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, everybody.
Stay safe.